Now though on BBC2 NI, a word from our sponsors.
Hi, we're the Corrs and you're watching First Stop.
Hello and welcome to First Stop, and this week we're here in Dublin for the 2004 Meteor Ireland Music Awards.
And you know what? It's going to be a really star-studded night in the Point tonight. All sorts of big names: Lionel Richie, Westlife, the Corrs, even our very own Snow Patrol. Maybe we'll get a few wee tunes out of them later on as well.
Yeah, that's all to come, but here's what else is coming up on the show tonight.
Staying with music, the bells, the tubular bells, but not as we know them.
Belfast launches a brand new comic, the reading variety that is.
And we have the other kind too, the Big Tickle Festival from the Playhouse Theatre in the Maiden City.
Kieran, Michael, Gareth and Paul are collectively known as Leia, and they're on the programme tonight too.
Here's a question for you. Where would you go if you had to re-record a classic rock album? Say for example Mike Oldfield's 1970s standard Tubular Bells. It's obvious, isn't it? Armagh Cathedral. Tommy Sands, it takes a brave man to take on Tubular Bells in this day and age, so tell us how you got involved.
Well, actually Tom Newmann was staying with me, and he looked out through the window out to Carlingford Lough and he said, "What's that?" And it happened to be the minesweeper that's there sometimes. I said, "It's a minesweeper." He says, "I've got one of those things at home."
As you do, like.
That's right.
Aye.
And I said, "Why don't you take it over here and we'll take the guns off it and put music on it instead." So in order to do that, we had to raise some money, and that's was one of the reasons why we wanted to do a special project, and Tubular Bells seemed to be the obvious one because Tom produced that first of all, and this is kind of a special remake of it.
So Tom, why are you using the cathedral here in Armagh?
Well, I didn't have an intent to use the cathedral. Tommy Sands said that he could work it, you know, and I haven't met him yet, but there's this amazing Baron who climbs up the spire and plays the carillon, and I mean, what an opportunity to hear a bit of Tubular Bells.
It's too good to turn down, isn't it?
How could you turn it down? Exactly. What's wonderful about this one is that although it's still based around the same framework, there's a lot more joy in it, and it's a kind of it's almost a kind of a celebration rather than a dark thing, you know, a personal thing, you know. So it's becoming a real celebration.
I would say about 400 musicians are taking part in it so far, and there's still room for more. Some professional ones and well-known ones, people from the Chieftains, Liam O'Flynn, Steve Cooney.
Now, I know you're still looking for people to get involved in this, Tommy, and you're trawling right across the country. I believe you met a few people yesterday.
I met up yesterday with a bunch of people from the Basque country, and they play a type of music that goes right back to the Stone Age, but the way they play it, it's actually to resolve differences. It goes from disorder to order, and it's also symbolic for this particular thing that we're doing as well. It's incredible.